Yo guys, it's Crazy here. Welcome to FIFA 18. Now, we're on access at the moment. We've got 10 hours, so we're giving it a go. We're going to have a quick run at the FUT Champs qualification, because there's 7 hours left. We'll see how we go. We're only going to have one attempt. If we don't get it, then screw it. But I've only played one match so far. I've made a okay team. I've been quite lucky in packs. I got that Inform in a pack. I got most of this team in a pack. The only thing I didn't get in a pack was Schmelzer and Toprak, so yeah, anyway, switch them around to get 100 kills. Sweet. Anyway, so yeah, so far I'm not that impressed by the game. That could change, I don't know. Let's give it a go, but I'll explain why I'm not impressed while I'm playing it, because I think the points will be more evident if I do it that way. It's quite late, or if in case you're wondering why I'm talking quietly, it's like 1 o'clock. So, yeah. Right, who's he got? Hopefully a bit of a fucking... I was going to say a bit of a bang average team, but look at it. Fucking lone players. Shit, I'm going to get... Well, this is going to be a short video from the looks of it. I'm going to get fucking destroyed. Alright, whatever. But the destruction will just help me hammer home the point of why I'm not impressed by this game. So let's see. Right, hopefully he's one of these guys that's got a team but doesn't know what he's doing, but I doubt it.
We've got it down as a 4-3-3.
Yeah, look, he's already pinging everything across pretty quickly. Okay, defending is harder for a start. Everything, okay, the dribbling on this game, it feels very clunky. Like in the last game, everything felt quite direct, like everything felt quite linear. Like your players would move in a certain way, like quite straight. The passes would go quite straight. Everything happened quite straight. It's hard to explain, but I mean, it's hard to explain without you guys playing this, but it just feels a lot clunkier. Like, it doesn't feel as polished as the last game did. I think what it was with FIFA 16, it was a resounding disappointment. Like, a lot of places, people, critics, public, everyone thought it was not a well thought out game, not a well attempted game. Like, they kind of, you know, Pro Evo was suffering with the entry before that. It kind of felt like they didn't have to try anymore. Oh shit. Yeah, it kind of felt like they didn't have to try anymore. And it showed. Like, it kind of felt like a very lazy attempt at a FIFA game. It felt worse than FIFA 15. It felt like they didn't really do much other than break shit. I fucked that up. I should have finessed it. I got too excited that I got through. Anyway. So, yeah, I felt like they didn't really give a shit. And then that year, Pro Evo actually turned out to be good again. They actually went strength. Like, they resurrected the game a bit. So FIFA thought, oh, fuck. And they decided to step it up with 17. 17, they made a lot... Oh, shit, that was risky, you know. The 17, they made a lot of big changes. They added the journey, they added champs, they added squad builders. They made... It showed they made an effort. It showed they actually thought shit out. And they wanted to, you know, win people over again. And I thought the gameplay as well was much improved. Like, I thought everything about FIFA 17 was actually quite good. I mean, I had my complaints. It's FIFA, you're always going to have complaints. There's always going to be something shit about the game. Okay, hang on. Let's just double check. I don't think power free kicks work as well in this one, but we'll give it a go. Okay, all right. I should have really checked that I had a better take of them, really. Anyway, so yeah. It had a solid effort. I mean, Pro had a great effort last year as well. But because FIFA actually tried, you know, it won over a lot more people again. This year, I feel like it's the same as 16 in the way that they didn't really try, and it shows. Like, I feel like they've tried to introduce some new stuff, which is good. Introducing new stuff is always welcome. But I feel like they haven't done enough to polish said new stuff. So it doesn't feel good. Like, it feels a bit broken. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm sure there's certain aspects they can fix with patches and shit like that. But what I feel is wrong with this game, after just, like, literally, I've only played one game in the start of a game where you play as Madrid against... You play in the Madrid derby, you play as Real. Shit. Ooh. But yeah, I feel like it's just not as polished as the last game. The defending particularly feels weak. I mean, dribbling is questionably better. But I say questionably because I feel like it's only feeling better at the moment because the defending's so shit. And because of that, not many people know how to defend yet. So defending seems a bit OP, but shit like that doesn't work anymore. Like normally, in the last game, you would have been cleaning then. Like that fake shot would have completely got you through. But it didn't then. It was easy to cut out. Like maybe it's because he predicted it. I don't know. Maybe I should be giving him more credit. But yeah, I don't know. So far I'm unconvinced, but it's still got time to convince me. Like I said, it's only my second game. Oh, here's what could be some convincing. Oh no, heavy touch. See, if dribbling was so overpowered in this one, that would have worked. Like, why did he take such a heavy touch? Yeah, it just feels very like the last game felt quite linear, but in a good way. And this one feels a bit all over the place. Really? That's another thing. Shooting is different. Like, and I don't think in a good way as well. Like the last one, the shots had power, like oomph to them. Like they felt like they were well directed. Again, like the gameplay, it felt more refined, polished. You felt like when you hit a shot, especially a powerful one, you felt like you knew straight away it was going bang, smack in the back of the net. This one, see, it just feels floaty. It doesn't feel as powerful. It feels weird. Like, the aiming's different as well, because, like, in the first game that I played, obviously I played it off camera, I was doing shots that normally would have gone, you know, across goal, side net, like, in the side net, I mean, like, inside the side net. And instead they were going off the pitch. Like, just things feel different. Like, I know we've got to get used to these games and when they change and all that shit, but this to me just feels weird and not good weird. Also, how the fuck has this guy got this team already? Like, some of these players cost big money. And the web app's only been out a day. The game's not even been out a day. The game's not even technically out. But on Access, it's only been active for almost 24 hours. One thing I am happy about, they finally fixed the corners in the way that the ball now goes where you aim. Like in the last game, that was a niggle that obviously we got used to, like I said, could get used to things in this one. But it was still a niggle. Like, when you're aiming somewhere, it should go where you're aiming. Okay, there you go. Double tap is still OP from the looks of it. So, double tap goal, finesse, that still works as it should. Free kicks feel a little bit different. It feels like the power free kick has been nerfed a bit in the last game, obviously. It was very overpowered. But the double tap still seems to work, which could be a problem because it was ridiculously overpowered in the last game. But we're in front, so there's a start. I feel like I've been talking a while, and it means that the whole first half is going to be gameplay with me chatting about how disappointed I am with this FIFA so far. So yeah, I'm going to try and cut down on the complaining so that I can make this a highlight reel, especially if I get through. It's going to be a long video if I talk through every single bit of it. I do like the new how they've added the real life thing, and that's better. I will give it that. That is better. With through balls especially, so in the last game, there would be occasions where there was a through ball. It wasn't exactly a, I want to say traditional through ball in the way that it was like not a simple one. It was, you know, required you to put some curve on the ball or whatever. And sometimes the players would make a mess of it because they'd hit it too direct, and it wouldn't have to be direct. It would need like a bit of, it would need to go into a space rather than straight at a player. But anyway, there were times in the last game where that was the case. And in this game, it feels like they've refined the through balls a bit in the way that it can now go into the spaces rather than directly to a player. So say you're playing a long pass, and there is a bit of space, it's only a bit of space. I feel like the game is better at finding that little bit of space. So it's great when you're on the attack, but obviously it's a pain when you're defending because you need to be a lot more vigilant in closing up spaces. See, now we're starting to get a bit of a rhythm to our game. I might be ready to take back everything that I've been ranting about, but we'll see. But it still just feels very slow, like very slow. It feels like you can't ping things as quickly as you could in the last game. Right, Bellarabi, you've got the pace. Shooting in this game. God damn it, I need to get used to it. Right, this problem still happens. Larkin dickheads abusing pace. That's annoying. Ooh. I'm lucky that he's a bit of a bender in the bum. I switched to try and take that, and I switched to the wrong player. Classic FIFA problem, switching to the wrong player. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, no! Oh, really? That was a nice little chip as well. See, the power of shooting seems to be a bit different. Because, like, in last FIFA, that chip would have been weak. Pen, referee! Oh, God. Okay, in the last FIFA, that chip would have been weak. It would have been nicely weighted. This one, see, corner went straight where the cross was. Yes! That was a fucking scrappy goal, but we will take it. Kagawa, he's been a good acquisition. I thought, I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit disappointed when I got an 83. The signs came up on the sides, and it was him. But he's doing the job. He's doing the business. Anyway, yeah, shooting the power feels very different. Like, it feels like you need to really adjust the power differently to how it was in the last game. Like, what you think is too much power is way too much power, and what you think isn't enough is now too weak. Or just right. Oh, that's lovely, Kagawa. Yeah, you're going up against Koulibaly, who is an absolute tank.
Was good progress with this attack.
But this is what I mean about the defending. It feels very, very clunky. Like, the players kind of like... I mean, they say that they've beefed up the AI in defending and stuff, but it feels like the AI is actually worse when it comes to defending and stuff. Like, it feels like they're kind of making the wrong moves. Again, I could be wrong, and it's just me getting used to the game. I mean, but it feels kind of like... Remember when they changed the defending, like, to the completely different style that they now call the legacy defending? It feels like that again. It feels like you have to undo everything that you know. Oh, God, that pass was not good. God, that's him. Oh, shit. I like that. That's good. That's a good little touch. I don't know why it's trying to swap my right back out for fucking left mid, but whatever. I love that my striker missed that chance. That went to... What's his name? That went to Kagawa. Probably would have been it. Oh, God. Now, well, stop the game. Stop the counter-attack. Traore's not happy with me.
Into the attacking third. Probing pass. To finish it off. Oh, nowhere near.
A little bit of power. A little bit. And he fucking does that. That's what I mean, though. The power on the shots feels very different. And, oh, God. It's going to be like learning the game all over again. Oh, no. Shit, I didn't mean to pass that. He's a lucky boy that I did.
Guided through.
Oh, really? Woodwork for the second time in this match. Well, still. We got the win. That is what is important. Who we got in this round? Okay, more of an average team. Okay. I mean, it's still a decent team, don't get me wrong. He's got a good keeper. Laporte at the back. Lone Iniesta. He's got a decent team. Not as good as the last team I played. But it's not always about team. About the player as well. You fucking dick. I saw it. Couldn't do anything about it. Ooh. That wasn't a bad effort. Their power free kicks aren't completely nerfed.
The master at getting into positions where he can receive the ball is Iniesta. And just opens up his body to lay it off. Lovely ball.
That was an amazing goal. Fuck. It's not good. That was a great goal. Tell you what, one thing they did get right, the graphics look incredible. That was a great goal. That was a really nice goal. Holy shit. Now he's going to play keep ball like a motherfucker. That's such bullshit. Such bullshit. Finesse seems overpowered in this.
This goal is no surprise. None at all. He started badly and he's fell away. He doesn't look confident at all.
Damn it.
Good this move.
It's more like it.
It's a good cross.
Yes! It's another one. Come on.
Gone short with the corner. Some options now for the pass.
She's got on Lamar. Really? This is what he's doing? What a wanker. Like, seriously. What a prick. Uh-oh. I don't like this guy. Man, he's shushing as well. What a prick.
This could lead to a chance. It's good attacking play. Kagawa! It's a good goal. They pulled
Well, it matters.
and they're only one behind
Because he's going to properly play keep ball now. He's not going to take any risks. He's not going to go forward whatsoever. See? Prick. No balls whatsoever. Pussy. But whatever. We got knocked out. His passing game was better. That's where he beat me at the end of the day, and he was more clinical. But oh, it's just frustrating when people play keep ball. Because it's just like, it's such a cheap, shitty tactic. But whatever, look. It shows his passing game was better. Look at his possession. At the end of the day, he did deserve it. It's just frustrating that he was... Because I could have beaten him, but either way. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Like I said, I'm still not sold on this FIFA yet. I do have Pro Evo as well, so let's see. Maybe I'll do a comparison, we'll see. Maybe I'll change my mind, I don't know. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, right now, not too keen on new FIFA, but we'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. See you later.